Okay, we're now at a point where I need to mention that a dog should successfully complete a set of 5 to 10 consecutive and competent repetitions of a challenge before an increase of difficulty is added for the next set of repetitions. So someone asked me, how do I make a dog stay in a position such as sit longer? Um, so first you get a dog like this who just shows up from the ether, and the dog already needs to know how to sit, of course. Um, so once you teach the dog to sit, and likely she's gonna pop sit. See how she pops up? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start feeding her rapidly, and you do need the right food. So before you start, make sure you get food that's soft and you can break it up and the dog can eat it fast. And what we're going to do is rapidly feed the dog in this position and not let the dog jump up. So I am feeding while the dog's sitting. Whoopsie. And that sometimes happens, but we want to try not to. With a dog like this, her pie hole is really scrunched in, okay, and it's harder to get the food in it. So you kind of have to just work with trying not to let the food roll out, because we're feeding the dog for the sit, stay, not for getting up. Okay, so I'm going to do it again, rapid succession. Hold on. Come on, back over here. And I want to do at least 5. Frankly, when I'm starting from the very beginning though, hey. Notice that what the dog needs to do is more important than doing the position. So if she thinks something fell, she's going to check it out. But when I'm starting out like this, I might do a whole meal with just having her stay in this position because they pop up. Now the next thing I do is, so I'm bending over. So I'm going to do a whole count 1 while I'm standing up. So I'm going to bend over, and then I'm going to count 1 and back down, 2 and back down, 3 and back down, 4, back down, 5, and that's 5, 6, whoopsie, that one fell. Again, it slid off her nose. Okay, so starting again, 1, 2, she can't seem to keep her body down, and it could be because of her composition. Okay, because some dogs are built wonky, and they can't help it. But I think she's just really looking forward to the food. So, okay, so now I don't do it this quickly. If a dog isn't going to stay while I'm feeding, then I have to do it longer. So, I might have to do 20, 30, who knows, or a whole meal. Okay, so now I'm going to count to 2. Come over here, please. Come over here. Sit. So I'm going to go 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, starting again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's got to be at least 5. Then I'll go to 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that was at least 5. She did it for 3 counts. And those are not 3 seconds. Those are 3 counts. But for a dog like this, I want her to just stay If she could stay for count of 3, that's great. Come back over here. Come on, we're going to do 4 now. Sit. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 7, 2, 3, 4. 8, 2, 3, 4. 9, 2, 3, 4. 10, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there we go. Now we're at 4. We're going to do 5. And this is how I add length of time to the dog staying. Okay, come on, we're going to do 5. This is the last one like this. Come on, over here. Sit. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the dog knows the repetitions are over and he can relax. Use a break word each time you break or stop. I use okay. In this case, I said okay, good.
Okay, so we just did 10 in a row. Okay, good. So I could go and do this more and more. It depends on how much the dog needs practice, right? So the next things you can start to do is feed the dog in front. And then if you want to introduce stay and take little steps. Stay. 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 Okay, so that was at least 5. All right. I'm going to do another 5 going the other way. Back over here. Sit. Good. Stay. 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 Good. Okay, so that's at least 5. And then you can just add all sorts of distractions in front of the dog. One of my favorites, and it's harder, she does it very good inside, but outside we haven't had much practice. Stay. So I start walking around her and holding the food up, up. Stay. Can't get it in the pie hole. Stay. And then I'm going to go around her. Stay. Now you can go 5 times around in one direction and then 5 around the other. I'm just abbreviating this to show you things you can do to work to get your dog to stay in a seated position. Stay. Stay. And then I start doing something like this. Come over here. I'll take the food in front. Sit. Topanga, sit. And do this. Stay. Good girl. This one gets harder. This is a little harder because it's a big distraction that the food's bouncing up and down. Sit. Stay. And let me say that I've done this before with her, and the first time I changed directions, she couldn't handle it. So it took quite a bit of practice to get her to stay when I went counterclockwise instead of clockwise. So don't be surprised if you have to start from the beginning when you're changing directions the first time. Okay, let's do some more. Sit. Stay. Stay. Nope. Stay. Stay. So you can see now we're having problems. So I've jumped ahead too quickly. I want to say in the house she can do this, but we're in a different environment, so you're going to expect different reactions. She's not ready yet to complete the whole stay series while I'm walking around. Stay without the food hanging down in front of her and outside. Stay. Stay. So yeah, so this is going to be my biggest hurdle now. Stay.
When a dog's responses include 3 to 4 unsuccessful consecutive attempts, this is information that I moved ahead too fast. So I'll revisit a prior challenge. In this case, I revisit bopping the food up and down while I walk around Topanga. When she's responding capably again, I'll move forward from there. Above all, I want the dog to be successful to get those food rewards. Otherwise, she'll lose interest fast. So, anytime a new challenge is too hard, I'll back up.
Good. Stay. Now. Good. Stay. Good. Stay. Stay. Good. Stay. Good. Stay. Good. And now I've just got some pieces. She's making it hard for me to get around her when she gets so close to the railing. Come over here. Sit. Topanga, sit. I'm going to give her all these little pieces. Stay. Stay. Ah! Uh-uh. No. So when I make that noise, that's telling her everything stops. It's like a clicker for the negative. What you're doing right now is not working. Stay. Good. Stay. Stay. Good. Stay. 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 Okay, I'm just going to stop here and make a comment. Okay, I am working on trying to get to the point where I don't have to keep my hand in front of her. So this is, it's a lure for her to stay, but it's also like telling her the food is coming. But I need to get this hand to be able to move it up. So that's what I'm working on right now, is not having my hand in front of her face while I'm walking around her. And it's going to take a lot because she wants food. She wants the promise of food. She wants food. Sit. Stay. 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 Excellent. That last couple times I had my hands up, my goal was accomplished. Good girl. Okay. Good job. Okay, let's see if we can do some more of those. Come over here. Sit. Topanga, sit. Come here. Right here. Let's see your face. Sit. Stay. 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 Good. Okay, so with her, I want you to notice that I'm not repeating. I say stay once in the front and then I walk around. I'm not saying stay, 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 stay. I say it after I give her the food to remind her what we're doing. Because generally when we give a piece of food, that breaks the behavior. So I'm just repeating it so she knows we're still doing it. And she's learning what stay means. The other thing is, I would now start, I don't know if I'm going to do it with her, but with dogs that I want to really solidify a stay, I'll start walking around twice. My own dogs, 3 times. But it's not something that I'm going to try and push with her. Come over here. Come on. Come. Okay, stay. 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 So I just did what I said not to do, but stay. That was a warning because she kept getting up when I got to a certain point. Stay. So I wanted to remind Topanga what her job is by repeating the cue at the point where she broke the last 2 times. And it worked. She stayed. Also, my battery just died. See you next time. Please like and subscribe.